Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is E-Rock here, CEO of BizFamous and local business rockstar. And I just wanted to quickly share with you a mistake that is easy to make. It's so easy. In fact, I made it myself, and I wanted to share my learning and lesson with you so that you can avoid this same mistake when it comes to running Facebook ads. So we ran a campaign, a video views campaign, for one of our clients. And our objective was to build an audience that we could send a second video piece to after the first video. So we wanted to sequence a few videos. And so what we did is we wanted to be able to create a video view campaign, build up a large audience, and then create a custom audience for people who engaged and watched a certain portion of the video. And then we could run another video ad or another advertisement to the people who were engaged with the first video. So we began the process. We ran a video views campaign, got a great cost on it, 2 cents, right, for a 3-second view. And you can see here that it's showing a metric of over 7,430 10-second videos. And you can see here that literally 2,300 people watched 100% of this video. So we're super excited to see those kind of metrics. And so we go in to create a custom audience, and we went into Facebook and created a custom audience, and that was this audience here. So we wanted to target people who watched at least 10 seconds of the video. Now remember, it's showing that at least almost 3,000 people watched 25% of it. This is a 3-minute, 10-second video. So there's definitely, that's 23,000 people watched more than 10 seconds of it, right? Showing here 7,000, not sure why it's showing that number here, but regardless, you can see here that this is showing fewer than 1,000, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, we just built up this, at least 3,000 person audience. We should have at least 3,000 people in this custom audience, right? So if we go in here and we look at this custom audience, and let's go in and click on it, and we'll edit it, right? So you can see that we're targeting people who watch 10 seconds of this video, right? Colleges don't want this exposed, right? And so that is this video here, right? The 3-minute, 10-second video, right? 4,000 3-second views, right? We know that we had a good retention on here. And so again, a 3-minute ad, right? So we ran this ad, 4,700 views, same video. And so what we discovered is we came in and I was like, what the heck? So I did a little bit of research, and what we discovered is the big mistake to avoid is that if you create a new Facebook campaign and you do a video views ad, right? By default, Google is going to say, Facebook's going to say automatic placements, right? So if I come in and I decide that I want to edit placements, look, here's all the placements that you can get, right? So all of these are checked by default. So you're thinking, great, the more viewers that I can get, the bigger audience that I can reach, and the bigger the audience that I can retarget who are engaged with the ads. Well, guess what? Au contraire, mon frère. Don't get too excited, right? Because that's what we discovered is that you do not. If your goal is to get as much reach as you can, then yes, include the audience network. However, if your goal is to build an audience that you can create in the custom audience area, then you do not want to include the audience network because those are not eligible for retargeting, right? Huge mistake that I made because Facebook doesn't make that clear, and you have to learn just from trial and error. And I hadn't read that or seen that anywhere else on the interwebs. So if we come back and let's exit out of this, and we come back here and we look back at these video campaigns, objectives, and we're looking just for video views. And we come back and look at this campaign and we look at the metric. Guess where Facebook is loving to put the video ad, right? So it's just basically, I don't want to say that this is a bad thing, right? Maybe we got put our video in front of a lot of people, right? But because of this, going into the audience network, we only got 41 people who watched it in a news feed. This means that we don't have a large enough audience to retarget a second ad campaign to. So if your goal is to build an audience that you can advertise to in the future and later, you do not want to include the audience network as a placement when you're running a video views campaign. So I hope that you find this tremendously helpful. Again, when you go in and you create your new campaign, you want to just make sure that after you've go into the ad set level, that you just make sure to update your placements and your edits right in here, and to not include the audience network. So that way anybody who watches this, and typically we don't, obviously Instagram you have a 60-second limit at least for now. So our recommendation is to focus just here inside of Facebook. That'll allow you to build a retargeted audience that you can advertise to in the future. Another simple quick trick that can help you is if, let's say, you're wanting to target someone in a specific area, by default Facebook is going to give you the option of everyone in this location, right? But if that's including people who are traveling. So let's say somebody's visiting the city of Los Angeles and they're visiting from the United Kingdom, right? Maybe you don't want to target those people because when they're currently in Los Angeles, they could potentially see this ad. So what you want to do is, if you wanted to target the people in the UK, you could put people traveling in this location. But if you're wanting to target residents of that city, then update this here to people who live in this location. So I hope these quick Facebook tips help you to avoid some of the mistakes that we've encountered along the way, and helps you in your endeavors. And I look forward to seeing you on our next training session. If you're watching this, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, and have a rockstar day.
BizFamous.